Pygame was interesting because of two things. The main one is obviously because of the possibilities that it gave us. It gave us the possibility to build more complex game and to experiment with new types of coding but also it was also interesting to install it because there's also a process in there. So I also enjoyed that.
I'm going to choose Hangman. You need lots of time to make it. You really need to have the images, the time, and the concentration. I really liked how you provided us with the code of, say, Space Invaders. I changed the cooldown of the gun to 3 instead of 30. So technically it's just like a line of bullets now.
I'll choose, machine learning. And how it worked is you get a bunch of images and installing a few libraries, you can get the program actually to understand what that picture is with a relatively good level of accuracy.
We used Turtle to draw the two paddles and the ball, and we gave them collision, and we added the scoring system, and we used the on-key press command to add inputs. It was cool.
Object-oriented programming, we defined the class, and then we said what the class contained. I liked that we didn't just stick to the fundamentals, and we also did some extra programming that's a bit more advanced because it made it more interesting.
When I started doing some Python, I did a project on Turtle, and what we did with Pong was a bit more sophisticated. I think it's a great starting library, but then obviously if you want to go to the next step, you would use Pygame.
Visual Studio Code, in my opinion, is an absolute godsend because it's open source. There are thousands of plugins. It's just a perfect development tool.
I think it was very interesting, and I also like your way of teaching us because you give us a lot of room. You give us the choice to experiment with things, and also you give us the ability to choose what we want to do. So I really like that.
It was very interesting, and it was very fast-paced in the sense that we did a lot in a very short period of time. But it was a nice crash course, and I think I'm getting out of this even inspired to continue on my own.